Hi, my name is Andrew Perdue, and I'm a Bonnie Lake Panther.
The power value that I would attribute to Andrew Perdue, while it's really hard to pick just one, but perseverance comes into mind for several reasons. Being his tennis coach for the last 4 years and knowing him prior to coming to Bonnie Lake High School, I have seen Andrew grow, and he's persevered through a lot. Not only just in terms of just growing up and getting older and those types of things, but in his tennis season, he started off playing doubles and he went to singles, and singles wasn't exactly where he felt at first that's where he wanted to be, but then it didn't work out, that's where he really wanted to be. So he had to really kind of readjust his mindset about how he was going to approach his sport that he truly loves, how he was going to go after being successful, and he persevered through a lot, and things were hard. And Andrew's pretty hard on himself. He expects a lot out of himself, both in sports and also academically. So I think he persevered through a lot. He's working through some things this year to try and get to the state tournament, which he's really excited about going, and there's a lot to get there. So he's worked hard, he's put a lot of time and effort into this sport, and he's persevered through a lot. So I'm super proud of what Andrew's accomplished, not only just our tennis team, which he's been probably one of the most successful players to come through Bonnie Lake High School, but also just as a human being. I've spent a lot of time in the summer working with him in terms of different activities, and he's just grown a lot as a person. I enjoy spending time with him.
The power value that Andrew represents would be engagement. In fact, Andrew, there is not much he's not engaged with. Andrew is involved in almost everything, so engagement's got to be high on the list in terms of describing Andrew.
I am the captain for the swim team and the tennis team. I've been the captain my junior and senior year. I'm the vice president for ASB. I do a lot of stuff with the broadcasting program, and I'm also a part of Panther Crew. I also do freelance broadcasting work for ESPN and Root Sports.
The best character trait that I could attribute to Andrew is the word joy, if that's such a character trait. I would give him that word of joy because of the fact that I see him being kind of a spark plug in a lot of people's lives. He bounces around, he smiles, he laughs a lot, he encourages a lot of people, and he just brings a lot of joy to the things that he's doing. The atmosphere of the team when Andrew's not there is different than when Andrew is there, and there's a lot more excitement, a lot more energy, a lot more joy on our tennis team when Andrew's there. And I see him in the hall doing the same thing, talking to players, talking to students, talking to his friends. He just brings an avenue of laughter, an avenue of joy to everybody's life. So that'd be the character trait that I would give him.
Andrew's also one of those guys that is a leader. He is a natural leader. And it's been so fun to watch him through the swimming. I've seen him 4 years in swimming, and it's fun to watch him learn from a beginning 9th grade swimmer all the way to being a district qualifier and placer in his senior year.
So I would say some of his strongest character traits are his ability to connect with people and the way that he just takes a lot of ownership on anything that he's doing. One of the things that I've seen working with Andrew is that he's always willing to take a look at something that we're working on with ASB and try to figure out how we can make it better, more inclusive, and something that more students would want to be a part of. And we've seen that as a huge positive impact on our school.
I have a couple of things I'm very proud of in high school. First, winning Heart of the Panther for my swim and dive team was very exciting. That was just a really great honor. And also, last year, I'm famously not the best student, but last year I was able to pull together 2 5s for my calc and my lang exam, which is super exciting because I struggled in class all year, but I really grinded at the end and was able to get that done. Other proud accomplishment is being the first boys tennis player to make state for tennis. It was super exciting to get that email saying that Sawyer and I, my doubles partner, were in. And I'll never forget the feeling of finding out that I was in. Andrew is one of those guys that is involved in so much that sometimes it would seem overwhelming for anybody else, except for him. He somehow is able to keep it together when I think I couldn't keep track of as many things as he's got going on at one time. It's one of the things I enjoy most about Andrew is because his energy and his excitement that he brings to everything that he does. And that's one of the things that I will always remember him for.
I would say the thing that stands out about Andrew is how much he truly cares about the people he works with. He puts everything into it, and whether or not it's making sure that people around him feel safe and valued and heard, or whether or not it's just making sure that Bonnie Lake High School is the best place that it could possibly be. I've always seen Andrew give 100% effort in everything that he does, and the people around him have been better for it. He has really strong leadership skills. And we see that play out on a day-to-day basis here.
Next year, I plan to go to Washington State University and study media production and journalism at the Murrow College. My dad went to Washington State University. Charlie Hyland went to Washington State University. I'm super excited to go to a school that's so great for broadcasting. And after that, I think I want to stay in sports journalism. I've been working for ESPN and Root Sports, like I previously mentioned. And it's just been super fun, like seeing famous athletes all the time. It's like, it's work, but it's like really cool work, you know, it's like a dream come true. So yeah, next year I'm going to WSU though. Go Cougs.